Guys, this is the last day that I'll be here at the boat show. This is our coverage of the 2009 U.S. Sailboat Show in Annapolis. Welcome to On the Water Anarchy. This is a boat I've been trying to get a good look at for a while. There are a few of them out and about right now. We'll ignore this garish ad for Sailing World, but this meaningless thing that they put up here. Anyway, this is the Weta, designed and built in New Zealand. Is that right?
Designed in New Zealand, built in China.
Built in China.
Designed in New Zealand by father-son team.
And I'm with John Britt, the U.S. distributor for the Weta. How you doing, brother?
Doing well, doing well.
Welcome to On the Water Anarchy. We've obviously been following the Weta as long as it's been around. And I think you guys, you're selling boats, aren't you? I mean, there's some fleets together now.
Yeah, we've got a good fleet in San Francisco. You know, Dave Bernstein, the West Coast guys out there helping with that. We've got about 75 in the U.S. right now.
75?
Yeah, they're out of 300 total, so the U.S. is taking a good chunk of the Weta sales.
Well, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. We unfortunately haven't stayed up to date that much. And you Weta assholes have been remiss in sending me reports, but you know, we're looking forward to seeing some real action over the next year or so with this boat. Why do you think you're having this success when so many others are not?
Well, I think it's a very versatile boat. You know, it's got a lot of performance. It's extremely easy to deal with on land and shore. There's just a certain group of people that just love tries, you know, and they see a new entry-level try and there's nothing like it, and they're like, this is a great boat. I mean, I've sold boats to guys like the Gujans who've had tons of boats. I've sold boats to guys it's their first boat and they're learning, and they get excited and call me and they go, whoa, we flew the Reacher for the first time today. You know, so it's. And the group in San Francisco is hardcore. They're into their race and just loving it.
Well, this is what we talked about this before, and as you know, I have an I-14, which I love. It's great. It's really exciting. It's really fun, but it's an incredibly stressful boat to sail. You know, if you don't do everything right, you're swimming, basically. And you know, one thing that you said is a lot of those guys out in Richmond are ex-I-14 guys and skiff sailors. Is this boat pretty undramatic to sail?
It's pretty dramatic to sail, but it's not going to throw you in the drink as much. If you sneeze, you're not going to tip over like a skiff for a 14. You can set it up a lot quicker. You know, it's not as hard on you physically to go out and race. And these guys are out there racing with them and having a blast, and have loved the decision. I mean, it appeals to skiff sailors. It can appeal to cat sailors. You know.
Now what? I mean, it's designed. It's a 14-foot long boat. Obviously, it looks like a lot more here, but it's a 14-foot long boat. It's designed as a single-hander. Can you take your wife? Can you take your wife and kid?
Absolutely. It'll hold up to 450 pounds.
And it'll still move all right?
And it still does just fine like that. It does great. I mean, you can take the Reacher off and make it just the easiest go puddle around boat.
So we've got a carbon sprit, about 4 feet long, maybe?
About 4 feet.
Okay, and then this is the Reacher, which is a fractional Reacher, which is how big?
It's 89 square feet.
89 square feet. And that
has a good amount of oomph in it with this light boat.
I bet it does. 89 square feet on a 220-pound boat. Is that what you said?
220 pounds.
And you've got and Gastra's building the sails in Sweden, right?
Gastra's building our sails.
And a big, nice Rochi main. But I mean, otherwise, what other features are noteworthy? I mean, it seems pretty simple. You see, this is the jib attachment point here, just lashed right up there. This is the furling line. Is the mast rotate or?
No, it does not.
No. So
but it weighs 10 pounds.
The mast weighs 10 pounds.
The mast is essentially just set on the deck, and then the rig's tension. So there's no nightmare of putting a mast up.
It just goes right on this little plate.
There's a bar in there and then a groove in that, and it just sets on there.
We got a simple double-ended Cunningham. What else we got? Jib sheets here. That's kind of a neat way to run them. They run through these little eyelets and dead end behind them. So that gives you a little bit of adjustment, yeah?
Right.
You've got swiveling jib sheet cars there.
All the hardware on the boat, with the exception of the furler, now comes from Ronstadt. We've got new main blocks from Ronstadt, new blocks down here. The new rudders and dagger boards are all carbon. So that's really even done more for the boat upwind.
Just a little more stiffness.
Yep, a little more stiffness.
And that just slides up and down. No big deal.
Right now it's sitting on the hard.
Nice.
Piece of carpet though.
And then you've got kick up rudder, but I think let's go back to this back float here real quickly, because the people have seen a video. But explain what happens when you flip this thing.
Well, when you flip it, you're usually having a heck of a good time when you do, but you trip it forward, and you know the boat's going to want to go upside down.
Yeah.
So you basically come back here into the water, pop this off, the hatch is secured, and it'll flood full of water. The boat will turn back up on its side, and at that point, it's just like riding a laser or sunfish or anything else. You get on the dagger board, up she comes. Go park your butt in the opposite corner, and most of the water will drain out, all but about maybe half a gallon of water will drain out. Scoot back, put your lid on, and go. And as a couple San Francisco sailors have found out, you can even lose the lid and keep sailing as you keep going. So
we've got carbon tubing that holds everything together, but the boat itself is vinyl over foam, vinyl ester over foam. Congratulations on selling a bunch of them. We look forward to seeing something new. I mean, you know, there needs to be some new, small, fun boats out there.
This is a new, versatile boat. It has a lot of options.
Now, what's your all-up street price?
Right now, all-up price is $10,995. That's boat, dolly, covers.
That's only like $3,500 more than a laser, isn't it?
Yeah, but it comes with a foil cover, a boat cover. It comes with the dolly in that price. So.
It's a lot of boat. I mean, and you got blades that are carbon, you got a cassette that's carbon, and you're selling it for $10,500. That's pretty impressive.
Yep, right. Just a hair under 11. That's everything.
And now, what about clubs, for instance, or sailing centers that wanted to buy 6 or 8? Could you make a good deal?
We are ready to make fleet deals right now because we need to get these going. We've proven where it works. I mean, we initially got a group into San Francisco, and it doubled within a year.
Wow.
So, I mean, we know we want to do it. I think it's a great club boat because of its versatility. I mean, one guy can go out single-handed, and you can take the reacher off and teach on it. You can put a couple of kids on it. It can serve a lot of different roles within a club and with just one boat. So.
All right, John. Well, I think it's a great job, and good on you for doing it. Obviously, no one gets too rich in this business, but we do it because we love what we're doing. And
I love it. You don't love what you're doing, stop.
All right, brother. Well, hey, check out wetamarine.com. Is that right?
Wetamarine.com, and also wetatrimarans.com is the U.S. site. So.
Great. All right. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
All right. Thank you.